Remember when texting had rules? Wait 3 days to respond. Don't double text. Play hard to get. Act like you don't care. Well, all of that advice is dead, and good riddance. Because here's what happened. People got tired of games, tired of pretending, tired of trying to decode what someone actually means. And in 2026, authenticity wins. Not mystery, not playing it cool, just being real about what you want. And that includes double texting, which used to be desperate, but now it's actually attractive. In the next few minutes, I'm going to explain why the old texting rules are dead, why double texting shows confidence, not desperation, and why being direct is the new strategy. Before we get into it, have you been told not to double text? Comment "followed the rules" if you did. Comment "texted anyway" if you ignored that advice. And if you're finding value here, hit that like button and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. The old rules were about creating artificial scarcity. First, let's understand where these rules came from. The whole "don't double text" thing was about creating the illusion that you're busy, that you have options, that you're not sitting around waiting to hear from them. It was about scarcity, making yourself seem valuable by seeming unavailable. And in a world where everyone was playing games, that made sense. If she's playing hard to get, you play hard to get back. It's all strategy. But here's the problem. When everyone is playing hard to get, nobody's actually getting anything. You're both just waiting for the other person to care more first. And people are exhausted by that, especially in 2026, where dating is already complicated enough without adding mind games on top. According to a 2025 survey by Hinge, 78% of singles say they prefer direct communication over strategic messaging, with ambiguity cited as one of the top frustrations in modern dating. What that means is the landscape shifted. People don't want to play anymore. They want clarity. Double texting shows you're actually interested. Here's what changed. In a world where nobody shows real interest, showing real interest stands out. When you double text, when you reach out again without waiting for a response, you're communicating something important. You're saying, "I'm interested. I'm not playing games. I want to talk to you." And that's refreshing, because most people are so busy trying to seem uninterested that genuine interest is rare. Women are used to guys who text once and then disappear for 3 days, guys who keep them guessing, guys who are lukewarm at best. So when a man double texts, when he shows enthusiasm, when he's clear about wanting to connect, it's different, in a good way. It signals confidence, because only confident people are comfortable being direct about what they want. According to research on communication and attraction, clarity of interest in early-stage relationships is positively correlated with relationship formation and satisfaction. In other words, being clear that you like someone makes them more likely to like you back, not less. Playing it cool makes you forgettable. Here's the thing about playing it cool. It makes you blend in, because everyone is playing it cool. You wait 3 days to text. So does every other guy. You act casual. So does everyone else. You don't double text. Neither does anyone. So how are you different? How do you stand out? You don't. You're just another lukewarm option in a sea of lukewarm options. But when you double text, when you show genuine interest, when you're enthusiastic about getting to know someone, you're memorable. She remembers the guy who was actually excited to talk to her, not the guy who played games and kept her guessing. And in dating, memorable beats cool every time. According to research on memory and emotional responses, people remember interactions that evoke strong emotional responses, including positive enthusiasm, far better than neutral or calculated interactions. So if you want to be remembered, be enthusiastic, not calculated. There's a difference between double texting and being desperate. Now, let me be clear. There's a difference between double texting because you're interested and double texting because you're desperate. Double texting once or twice because you thought of something else to say or because you want to continue the conversation, that's fine. That's normal. That's attractive. Sending 10 messages in a row when she hasn't responded, that's not double texting. That's spam. And yes, that's desperate. The key is intention. Are you texting because you have something worth saying? Or are you texting because you need validation? If it's the first one, go ahead. If it's the second one, wait. But don't avoid double texting just because you're afraid of looking too interested. Looking interested is the point. According to communication experts analyzing modern dating behavior, 1 to 2 follow-up messages without a response is viewed as normal and positive, while more than 3 begins to signal anxiety rather than interest. So double texting is fine, triple texting is fine. Beyond that, you're entering desperate territory. Women actually appreciate directness now. Here's what men don't realize. Women are tired of trying to read minds, tired of wondering if you're interested or just bored, tired of decoding texts. They want you to be clear, and double texting is clear. It says, I enjoyed our conversation, I want to keep talking, I'm not playing games. And that clarity is attractive because it removes uncertainty, and uncertainty is exhausting. Women would rather know you're interested and decide if they're interested back than sit around wondering if you care. So when you double text, you're actually doing her a favor. You're being clear. You're making it easy for her to respond without playing games back. According to research from the Journal of Social Psychology, women report higher attraction to men who communicate clearly and directly, particularly in the early stages of dating. So being direct isn't desperate, it's attractive. And women have been saying this for years. Men just weren't listening. So let's bring this all together. The old texting rules are dead. Double texting isn't desperate anymore. It's confident, it's clear, it's attractive. Because in 2026, people don't want to play games. They want authenticity. They want to know where they stand. And when you double text, when you're direct about your interest, you're giving them exactly that. You're standing out in a world where everyone is trying too hard to seem uninterested. You're being memorable when everyone else is playing it cool. You're being authentic when everyone else is being strategic. And that's what works now. So here's what I want you to understand. Stop following outdated advice from people who learned dating in 2015. The game has changed. Authenticity beats strategy. Directness beats mystery. Enthusiasm beats cool. So if you want to text her again, text her again. If you thought of something funny, send it. If you want to know if she wants to grab coffee, ask. Don't wait 3 days. Don't worry about seeming too interested. Don't play games. Just be real, be clear, be direct. And if she's the right person, she'll appreciate it. She'll respond to it. She'll match your energy. And if she doesn't, if she thinks you're too interested or too eager or too much, then she's not right for you anyway. Because the right person doesn't want you to play it cool. They want you to be enthusiastic about them. So double text, triple text if you have something worth saying. Be interested, be clear, be authentic. That's what wins in 2026. Not mystery, not scarcity, not playing hard to get, just being real. Do you think double texting is desperate or confident? Drop your take in the comments. And if this changed how you think about texting, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe. More real talk coming. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'll see you in the next one.